Good kill, good kill. Okay, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're here in the F-22 Raptor today. This is the new F-22 Raptor. Again, this will be linked in the video description below. Today we're firing the MAKO missile, which is a non-operational yet. It's in testing phase from my understanding. Hypersonic missile designed for 5th generation fighters like the F-22, the F-35. So it'll be, from my understanding, the very first hypersonic missile, air-to-air missile that the United States will field if it ever comes into production. Let's go ahead and climb into the vertical here. In today's video, I want to do some testing of this missile. We also are carrying the AIM 260As. So I kind of want to try these missiles out, see how they are, see how they perform before we start taking them out on missions, see what their capabilities are. You'll notice today we're carrying fuel tanks on the F-22. These are the low drag, kind of designed to be stealthy fuel tanks for the F-22. They obviously do reduce the stealthiness of the F-22 slightly, but I don't think it's anything crazy, and we'll ditch them as we get a little closer to this group of guys that we're going after. I'll show you them in a little bit here. They're going to be a formation of 2 bombers escorted by Sukhoi 30s. And let me just level out here. I have them on RWR here. The Sukhoi 30s are carrying the R77-1, the R77M, and the R37M hypersonic missile. So if they find me, they have their own hypersonic missiles to shoot back at me. But I don't think it's going to come to that, because we all know how stealthy the F-22 is. They've got the formation locked up here. Very close, tight formation here. But I do have them at 33,000 feet. I'll open the bays up so you guys can have a look at these missiles in the bays. Okay, got them locked at 115 miles, Fox 3 on 1 target in track while scan mode here. We'll hold that lock here as that missile goes hypersonic. But yeah, this will be the first operational hypersonic missile that the United States fields, again, if it ever actually comes out of testing. As of right now, the US does not have any hypersonic missiles in its arsenal, but the Russians have at least 3. Some of them air-to-ground, at least 1 air-to-air. And I think it's a important development for something like the F-22. Like, stealth is great, but you know, if you're so limited by the range of the AMRAAM, if you could be shooting the AMRAAM from like 200 miles away or 150 miles away, like, you can just imagine the confusion that's going to cause in this formation here. Continuing to hold lock here. They're still continuing at 34,000 feet. They currently have no idea that anything is going on as we hold this lock. And we'll be able to tell from the radar behavior that the missile is impacted, I'm sure here. Assuming it doesn't malfunction. Remember, this is technically a testing phase. Look at this, I think we have impact, because you can see the formation kind of opening up on radar. Everyone's like flinging away, you know. So either it went into the formation and missed, or it killed somebody, and I think it killed somebody. Because they're really reactive here. They're all splitting up. You can see them on radar here. Let's try to target a bomber. I don't know what I hit in that first one, but we'll try to target this guy. This looks like a bomber. Kind of just grabbing like the lead aircraft that isn't maneuvering too much, because a bomber probably is not going to be super maneuverable. So I'm guessing this is the bomber I have locked up. Got him at 83 miles now. And you'll also notice that we are at 55,000 feet, so tremendously high. Fox 3 here, once again. And we will offset to the left to minimize closure, because I'd like to shoot some more of these. We have, from my understanding here, it seems like the F-22 is capable of carrying 4 of these MAKO hypersonic missiles. Like I said, we also are carrying 2 AIM 260 missiles I'd like to try out later, once we run out of these hypersonics. Still holding this lock. I mean, if this missile ever actually ends up inside of an F-22 in real life, it's really going to change the capabilities of this thing. It kind of strikes me as like something with the range of a meteor, but hypersonic. So, pretty deadly, I think. Okay, tanks have been dropped here, just to increase our stealth a little bit, if you will. Missile should be impacting soon. Oh, I think we hit him. Dropped lock on whatever we hit. And it looks like one of those lead formation guys kind of is falling off. So I'll target the second lead formation aircraft, which again I believe to be another bomber. There's 2 bombers, and I think we killed one. So we'll go ahead and point the nose here. And we're driving in. We're getting real close here at 48,000. Fox 3 at 53 miles. There it goes. And also keep in mind, it's not like the missile falls out of the bay and then immediately goes to Mach 7, Mach 8, Mach 9, right? Hypersonic. Like, they launch like a normal missile, and then over time on their flight path, they achieve hypersonic speed. That's generally how it's going to work. And they're probably going to be hypersonic or close to hypersonic at impact. Certainly they'll be way faster than an AMRAAM at impact. Like an AMRAAM might hit at Mach 2, this thing might hit at Mach 4 or 5. Okay, not quite sure what happened there to that missile. I did not see any behavior on the radar, so it might have missed. We'll go ahead and target. I don't know why it would have missed, but we'll come in here. Again, these guys have no contrails, and I am a stealthy F-22. Like, they can't see my contrails. I'm way too high. And as far as I know, they haven't picked me up on radar yet. We'll target this guy again. I believe this to be the bomber again. Fox 3, that's my last hypersonic MAKO missile at 21 miles, so very close. Yeah, that's tracking perfectly. Look at that. It's like curving into their formation. And that second one is the bomber. And we got impact. Good kill, bomber dead. these formation of guys still have no idea what's going on. Nobody's targeting me, no one's locking me, no one's even maneuvering to come and fight me. So I don't think anybody sees me. Their bomber just got killed and they look very confused. Let me see if I can get a lock here. This is going to be an AIM 260 launch. There we go, locked. Fox 3. And let's target this guy as well. Fox 3 again. Okay, Fox 2. Somehow both of those Fox 3s missed. Let me get a Fox 2 on that guy. These guys are still alive. More testing required for the AIM 260s. That was very strange behavior. That's a 100% miss rate. Let me get a lock on this guy. Fox 2 on that guy. And then I guess we'll have to gun this last guy up here. The other one died. It's possible that the AIM 260 just isn't designed for like close in like that. I actually noticed I think they have less fins than an F-22. That obviously would have an impact on maneuverability. Anyway, this is the last fighter. None of these guys ever had any idea what was going on until they merged with an F-22. And even now, it doesn't look like they have much of a game plan. This is the last guy. He's pulling high G's here. He's very fast. You could see the vapors coming off him a second ago. And then here we'll pull him in for the shot. He's very fast though. And he's dead. Is he dead? Yeah, he ejected. Punched out. There's two guys in there, so only one got out. I guess the other one was just killed. So that's very unfortunate. Alright, that's it, man. Everybody's dead here. Interesting results, I would say.